Coming up next on the Community Report, seniors celebrate their independence, the community relays against cancer, and the secret recipe is still not revealed. There's all that and more right here, right now on the Community Report. Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest edition of the Community Report. I'm Dane Bora. One of this city's truly great traditions brought the community together once again when the Costa Mesa Newport Harbor Lions Club held their 67th annual fish fry and carnival. The carnival raises tens of thousands of dollars each year for youth groups, sports organizations, and charities. This year, they expanded their food menu to go along with all the usual fish fry favorites. And fortunately, some really bad fish jokes didn't ruin everyone's fun.
So fishy!
We are over here at beautiful Fairview Park. It's the 67th annual Costa Mesa Fish Fry happening right now.
I love fish. Absolutely.
Now they've changed their menu. You can still get that wonderful fish, but they've added some items. So along with all the user groups that come out here and put up their booths to raise money for their causes, the fun, the rides, the fish, there's music. It's a great time. So this is really gonna be epic. Let's get started. Wait, where is that epic music coming from? I'm standing here with a guy who has many, many titles throughout the years, but for us, it's just our friend, Mike Schaefer. Tell us a little bit about, this is like the 67th annual fish fry. Before the city was even a city, we started this.
Exactly. You know, it started back in the 30s as the Scarecrow Festival, became a hamburger festival, and Heinz Kaiser, who was one of our members, had a little restaurant down in Newport Beach and claimed that he could sell a ton of fish with a secret batter, and sure enough, he was right.
And that's the fish recipe that only a few people know, right?
Yeah, there's only about a half a dozen of us that really know it. I actually have a copy of the original handwritten recipe that Heinz wrote out. His daughter, who was a lion, gave that to me years ago, and I've still got it.
Good guys right there.
You got fish guys behind the scenes over there working up and stuff. They've been around for a while.
Yeah, we've actually got a couple of guys in there that are rookies.
Yeah, good.
Some new members that have stepped up to be in there, but we've got some old timers, Jim Ferryman, Rick Blake, and a couple of guys that have been around for a long time.
And they have a great time.
They have a blast.
Yeah.
You know, they all moan and groan about their legs hurting and their backs hurting. But Tuesday night when we have our regular club meeting, they'll all be full of smiles and stoked to hear what we did.
And besides the fish, we have some new menu items out here.
Yeah, we got a call from the Fullerton Lions Club. They wanted to come down and sell tamales. Sure, come on down. Costa Mesa Greek Orthodox Church, they've sponsored OC Focus, a group that does meals for homeless people. So they're doing saganaki, the flaming cheese. They're having a great time over there. You know, one of the old adages about the fish fry is you see your friends once a year, and it's usually here at the fish fry. And I think the booths are seeing that.
And they raise their own money, and then you guys raise money, and then that money goes into a pool, and you guys dole that out to different groups too, right?
Yeah, and a lot of the groups that are here raising money for themselves, we're going to make a donation back to them anyway.
All right, Big Mike, this is a fish fry. I want to come up with some fish jokes. You got any?
Yeah, actually, what do you call a fish with no eyes?
Fish with no eyes. One eye. I'm not even gonna guess. I don't know.
Fish. fish.
Okay, now I'm gonna try one out at you, all right? What do you call a fish with a bow tie?
I don't know.
Sophisticated.
That's enough, Brad. I got fish to fry.
Wait, Mike, come back, I got more. No, come on, that was funny, I got more.
I got fish to fry. Absolutely.
Yeah,
All right.
look at that. All right, I'm standing over here now with Brian Rice. Brian, tell me what you guys are doing out here today.
We're having fun, first of all. 67th edition of the Fish Fry. We love it. We have a great time. This is our second year here. Mr. Schaefer asked us to come out last year and said, hey, you guys want to barbecue and be security because we've got to be here overnight for the food to cook anyway. So we said, absolutely, we'd love to. We're a competition barbecue team as well. And we came out, and last year we had a great response. This year, just as good. We've added a few things to the menu.
I want to ask you, what's firing up this barbecue right now?
We were using red oak and peach wood, actually, and a little bit of white oak.
I kind of have seen already the response, but you tell me, what has been the response to your offerings?
You know, it's such a great event because they've got the fish, they're raising money for that, but people love barbecue and they love good barbecue, and we think we do a pretty good job of it. It's slow smoked at least 12 to 14 hours, and you know, we've had people, oh well, I'm from Tennessee, you know, I know good barbecue, and they kind of are skeptical at first because it's a smaller festival that we're growing right now, and once they try it, they're hooked and they keep coming back. So.
All right, it's the fish fry, so I've come up with a couple of fish jokes. Are you ready to hear one?
I guess.
What do sea monsters eat?
I don't know.
Fish and ships.
As soon as I get back to work and maybe a little more tired, that'll be a funny joke.
Hey, he doesn't know it, but he is going to laugh in about 3 hours and just can't stop.
People love barbecue. We love it.
Well, I made my way over to one of my favorite booths. It's the Costa Mesa Historical Society. Standing here right now with me is Tess. Tess, tell me a little bit about what you guys are doing out here today.
Well, today we're kind of sharing a tent between Costa Mesa Historical Society with our photos of previous fish fry and the Scarecrow Pumpkin Festival that we brought back from 1941.
That's awesome, because being that this event is 67 years old, the Historical Society would be the one organization we would think would be able to cover all that. It's great. Tell us a little bit about what you do have today.
Well, what we have today is some historical books, early Costa Mesa, the sob story about Santa Ana Army Air Base. We're taking memberships for Costa Mesa Historical Society, which is really important. It's how we keep our lights on. That's how we keep going and collecting all these old stories and old photos. We also have the Scarecrow t-shirts. We're going to only have a few, so you better get them while they last. This wall talks about the history of the actual fish fry. Now, we used to have beauty contests, but they didn't bring that back. But there was a baby contest earlier.
Oh, wow.
And
I can see that right here.
Yeah, so we had a beautiful baby contest back then, and they had one today.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I want to point down to some of these scarecrows down here. And 3 of these were made by our city employees. We got the
This one?
park ranger, police officer, we've got the maintenance worker, and then fire protection, which is right there. And then all these other ones were great. I don't want to toot my own horn. Wonderful. So the Scarecrow Festival was a great success last year.
was.
Briefly tell us about it's coming up this year.
It's coming up October 3rd and 4th. We're going to accept all the scarecrows on Friday like we did last year. And then Saturday will be the judging, and Sunday will be the awards up at Goat Hill Junction.
Awesome. Well, we are ending all of my interviews with fish jokes. I've got these really funny fish jokes, and everybody's reacting really good to them. Okay, you ready?
Go ahead.
What did the fish say when he paid his bail?
I don't know.
I'm off the hook. Anything? Okay. All right, I guess I'm getting out of here then.
top baby is Logan David Schaefer.
Love Costa Mesa.
All right, today is all about fish and the fish fry here. We got a couple of people. It looks like you guys sampled and already ate your fish.
Oh, best fish in the world right here.
It was excellent.
It was really good?
It's the best. I've been coming for about 30 years.
30 years for the fish fry. Did you try any of the other stuff they're offering, the new menu?
We're having trouble trying that when the fish is so good.
All right, well, since it's the fish fry, I kind of am going around telling little fish jokes. You guys ready to hear one?
We have to.
All right. What did the magician say to the fisherman?
No idea.
Pick a cod, any cod. Anything from you? You didn't like it? There's a little smile. You know what, guys? In about 3 hours, you guys are going to die laughing, and you're not going to stop laughing.
Okay, delayed. All right. Best fish in the world.
It was excellent.
Just had the fish. It was so good.
Amazing.
Delicious.
Fabulous. Juicy.
So fresh.
Almost as good as the brisket. Yummy.
As you can see behind me, beautiful Fairview Park has turned into a ride extravaganza. This is an awesome place over here right now. The kids are having a great time. There's a lot of rides happening. Let's go check out some of the fun. We came over here now with a couple of excited little kids over here. Tell me, what are you guys doing?
We're going on a ride!
How much fun are you having today? And tell me what you've done.
Well, me and Preston just went on a swing ride, and I thought it was really fun.
Did you eat before you went on that ride?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Anything happened?
No.
Oh, good. You guys are used to this, huh? Are you guys, what are you looking forward to going on next?
I'm Spider-Mania. Spider-Mania.
I got a fish joke for you. You ready to hear this? How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
8.
Tentacles. All right, somebody laughed at one of my stupid jokes. Okay, go enjoy your ride, guys.
We're going on a ride!
We've talked to some of the little kids that are having fun, but it ranges from child to adult. And right now we got some teenagers here. Tell me, how much fun are you having? What have you done today?
I really like this because like everybody gets together. Yeah.
How about you? Why'd you come out here today?
Well, this is my first time out here, and it's a nice little community thing. You know, get everyone together out here doing something, you know, instead of going inside, watching TV, maybe playing some video games. So I like how everyone just comes out and has some fun.
And you guys know that the money raised goes to organizations and groups to help charities and things like that, right?
Yeah, I did. I always come here every year, and I'd spend as much money because I know it goes to a good cause.
Okay, I have some fish jokes because it's the fish fry. So I'm going to tell you guys. You ready to hear one?
Sure, why not?
All right. What do you get when you mix Nutella with salmon?
I don't
even know.
Salmonella. Okay, that's it. You're going to go? That's it? No, not good enough? All right.
I love fish.
Mahi.
Les poissons.
The fish.
Cá.
Pescado.
Fish.
Yummy! I am lucky here to support the school. Gonna eat me a great fish dinner.
All right, that's it from over here at beautiful Fairview Park for the 67th annual Fish Fry and Carnival. I hope you had as good a time as I did. And I hope you could put up with some of my bad fish jokes. But guess what, folks? I still have some more fish jokes for you. So where does a fish go for money? To a loan shark, of course.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore. Oh.
Congratulations once again to the Lions Club as they raised over $40,000 that they will distribute back to the community, and we hear they served over 2,700 dinners. And of course, we already look forward to next year's event. While this next story doesn't have the tradition of the fish fry, we hope that its return this year is the start of bigger and better things ahead over at the Senior Center. Costa Mesa public safety personnel, along with several city employees, served lunch while the seniors enjoyed a great Independence Day celebration.
Today's a very exciting day here. It's our first event since the council decided that we were going to start providing services to the Senior Center, and this is our July 4th celebration today. We're thrilled to say that it's a sold-out event, and we have a lot of really happy people here, many who haven't been here or been to an event or any activities here in years. So we're very excited.
About a third of my 26-year career, I directly managed senior centers. For a couple years of my career, my office was at a senior center and got a firsthand experience of helping seniors, understanding their interests and ideas, and trying to think of creative ways to get them involved and energized about their communities. And so I'm excited to be part of this, and we have an outstanding crew that is already doing all they can to make it very comfortable and fun for seniors.
Wonderful, wonderful. I didn't expect the wonderful time I'm having. The food was outstanding, marvelous, whatever all the good words are.
How about the service?
Well, that comes with it. I mean, if you don't have good service, you wouldn't taste your good food, would you?
Just being with my friends, number one. We're all active here in different exercise classes, and it's always great to be together.
Amazing response from the seniors. As of today, we have over 545 new members in a little over 3 weeks.
Drink bingo, guys. B9.
Bingo is back, so we're having bingo today with our patriotic daubers that everybody gets to use. So it's all about the celebration and making this a really happy place that they feel comfortable coming back to over and over and over again.
We haven't had this many people for the 4th of July celebration for several years. So it's wonderful to see so many people here dressed up and happy. My girlfriend has a salon, Let's Go, in Costa Mesa, and she's been doing my hair since 1983, and she chooses the color supposedly to go with the event, but she forgot it was the 4th of July, so this is left over.
Police and Fire have for several years done these kinds of things and contributed at several events and been engaged. But these seniors, it's important to them. They come from a long history of involvement and patriotism, and so guys and gals in uniforms do create a nice impression.
One of the fellows forgot the straws, but he caught it from one of the leaders.
Just collecting for the group here, just part of the team,
The council approved $200,000 of capital funding in this current fiscal year 14-15's budget. The transition's been going well, and we've had an amazing response from the community and the seniors.
I think it's wonderful. Anybody that thinks they can help other people. I mean, that's what we're all about, right?
Eloisa Espinosa is our interim senior center programming manager. Done a phenomenal job in just the 3 weeks that she's been here. along with our new part-time staff that we hired.
As I was walking through the lobby, the member of the staff that's there called me forward and said, "Hey, I have a senior on the phone. They want to be members of the senior center. What do I do?" I didn't know what to do, but I took her name and number, and someone's going to immediately call her back. And so, if there's any seniors out there, please come down or give us a call.
We want to make this a positive experience, and I hope all these people you see today will be back coming to all of our new programs and events that we're going to have in the months and years to come.
Over the next few months, control of the senior center will transition to the city. Free memberships are now available, and new staff have been brought in to make sure the seniors have the support and care they deserve. And now, let's take a look back at some recent events around town.
Today is Costa Mesa's 8th annual Relay for Life. This is the American Cancer Society's #1 fundraising event. It's held worldwide as well as nationwide and citywide. We're here for the 24 hours. We will be here at 8:30 tonight for our Luminaria ceremony because cancer doesn't sleep. We celebrate our survivors and our caregivers. We remember those that have lost their battle with cancer, and then tomorrow we will fight back so that in the next year we will make sure that we do everything we can to fight against cancer, to make sure that everybody celebrates another birthday and that we can fight and end cancer soon. And our theme is this year, Up, Up, and Away with Cancer, like the movie Up. So that's why you'll see a lot of people walking around here with balloons and just trying to make sure that we have a great event.
Get this purple party started. Let's get this purple party started.
We go around to the community because it is a community event, and we ask different businesses to help sponsor us. We've got the city here of Costa Mesa has a wonderful hot dog cart that we love. All of our entertainment is volunteer and donated. Each one of these teams has a fantastic fundraiser going on, whether it be food or sunscreen or something that they've chosen as their forte to help in their efforts against fighting cancer. Every dollar that we earn here goes into research, education, advocacy, and also for free services to those that are going through cancer. We have Road to Recovery that drives you to and from your appointments. We also have the Look Good, Feel Better. Licensed estheticians help you put on your face and learn how to put on your bandana and make you feel good during that transition. We also have the 800 number, which is 1-800-227-2345. which is 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So that if you ever need us for any reason, whether it's that you've been diagnosed, a friend's been diagnosed, or you've just lost somebody, we have the answers for you. It's all volunteer-based. They're all professionals on the other end of the phone. Because cancer doesn't discriminate. It touches little people, it touches middle people, it touches old people. If you go to relayforlife.org/Costa Mesa CA, that would give you all of the teams that are participating today. You could find your favorite team and you could donate online. All of those donations are tax deductible and they go online immediately. They are secure. So it's a great way for you to support your team as well as your city and to help somebody. It might be you, it may be somebody in the future.
Well, we were approached by Costa Mesa Fire Department and asked us to bring out Rescue 5, which is FDNY Rescue 5. This is one of the 2 remaining engines from FDNY from the 9/11 disaster. This was one of the rescues that responded to the World Trade Center, and after the second collapse was hit by debris, it took about a month to restore it, and now it tours the country as a remembrance and an educational piece.
We were talking to some of the LA County guys, and they said, hey, if you guys ever need it for anything, we'd be honored to bring it down. And myself and Rob Gagney thought, what a phenomenal opportunity for us to get it down to Costa Mesa and bring it and, kind of show everybody what Rescue 5 looked like. And we were honored to have them come down, and they brought some other apparatus and stuff with it. So we're honored to have them in the city.
An organization put this together as a nonprofit organization just to share the memory of the 343 firefighters that lost their lives during 9/11. So what they did is they reach out to every fire department along the West Coast at this point with this engine and just see if they want to host it for a while and share it with some of their schools just as an educational piece. So we bring the engine itself so they can touch it, take pictures with it, and then also we have pictures up on a table where they can see the events of 9/11, kind of like a timeline. Then we have the stories on the front bumper of the individuals that were on this engine. There were 12 that were on this engine, 11 of them did not survive the collapse of the towers. So they have their stories on the front bumper so people can read and just kind of remember the sacrifice that they did lay for us. And also the one survivor's got a pretty lengthy story on his battle just surviving an incident like this.
My husband asked me for a date night, and when I asked where we were going, he said to the barbecue and the car show and the station for the New York fire truck, and absolutely was going to go out. For anyone that felt anything that day, we need to remember what happened that day and what these men did to try to save all these lives and did an amazing job do it, and all the men that we lost that day.
I came out here because I like supporting everybody who has fought their lives to help out, and I care deeply because I feel like it's very good to just think about the people who lost their lives.
We do our best to maintain it, make sure it's clean and beautiful. There's some pieces that you don't really want to touch because you do remember the significance of them. So like the back doors, the original back doors on this apparatus, that's the way they exited the apparatus to go up into the towers. So we haven't modified or changed any part of the actual vehicle in the back, although it does have new paint and we try to keep up with it and we take it real easy. We baby it. You imagine a department losing 343 members at once is a significant loss, but they're still fighting strong. They have a great station, a great crew, and they love this. They love being a part of this. They check in with us, they make sure everything's going well, and they love the honoring of their brothers.
A lot of people, you kind of go on with your life, you kind of forget about what truly happened there and how devastating it was. And to have a rig like this tour the United States and just keep people remembering that a lot of people died, not just firemen and police officers, but a lot of civilians died that day. And to have this go around and just teach people and get it out there to say, hey, you know what? Us as a country has a huge impact on our country, and if we can just keep people remembering what happened then and learn forward and just remember it is phenomenal. So to have it here is unreal, absolutely unreal.
Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of the Community Report. For all of us here at Costa Mesa TV, I'm Dane Bora, and I can't resist. What TV game show do fish like best? Name that tuna. Oh, come on, that's good, right? We'll see you next time.